Hey, this is Kat from Red Mountain Shaman, and I share shamanic wisdom through dreams, visions, nature, synchronicities, intuition, channeling, art, music, photography, and shamanic journeys. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm releasing my weekly video a little early because I'm going to be taking some time off this weekend to spend some downtime with my son. So today I wanted to talk about a prophecy that seemed to come true almost immediately, as well as a message from a spirit animal I encountered this week, and a channeled message from Sitting Bull about the sundog I saw from my backyard a few days ago. So to start, last week I put out a video entitled Freedom Horses Accelerate, the Military of Heaven and Earth. You can go back and watch that video if you missed it. But one of the things that came through in that channeling was hold tight to the reins as the freedom horses begin to pick up speed. 3 days later, military horses broke loose and ran through the historic financial district of London, and Sitting Bull expounds on the deeper meaning of this event. The next thing I encountered this week was a black beetle right in the middle of the trail when I was walking my dog. I looked up the spiritual meaning, and black beetles can represent transformation, resilience, self-reflection, adaptability, and connection with the earth. The spirit animal meaning is persistence and strength in difficult times. They are also a symbol of protection and can help ward off evil spirits. Its presence can symbolize peace and can act as a shield or transformative power when negative energies arise. And finally, the next sign I encountered this week was a beautiful, rare sundog while I was in my backyard. I took a picture of it, which is the cover of the art for this video. I asked who wanted to expound on the meaning of these horses in London and the sundog that I saw, and Sitting Bull is the one who came forward, and this is what he wanted to say. It is I, the one you know as Sitting Bull, freedom fighter, medicine man, shaman, and keeper of wisdom. I have stepped forward this day as you ask about the whirling rainbow prophecy and the incident with the 4 horses breaking free in London. It is indeed my pleasure to expound upon this from my perspective as I reside within the higher realms as a guide at this great time of shift on your planet. You were given information about these horses 3 days ago before it happened, and this is to illustrate the accuracy of the information that is coming through to you as a divine conduit and spark of light that runs through you. Although these horses broke free from the so-called royal complex, they are indeed a sign of the divine creator whose hand is in all things at this time, working to guide humanity to truth and awakening. These horses are signs of the impending apocalypse. And what is the true meaning of this word? It is merely an unveiling. It is truth coming to the surface. It is death and rebirth. The white horse named Vita was covered in blood. This horse's name means life. White is also symbolic of purification. In this case, purification of darkness and unholiness. The blood is symbolic of the bleeding out of what is not in alignment with the love and harmony of the one true creator, so that new life can be birthed. The black horse is named Trojan. This horse is symbolic of the Trojan horse of the so-called elites. This event was no accident, for those in power do indeed intend to cast spells of trickery and deception. But the Great Spirit sees and knows all of their plans, and no amount of dark magic can stop what is coming. The 4 great A's are with you and guiding you at this time. The angels, the ancestral guides, the ascended masters, and the great Adonai are speaking through these vessels who have pure and open hearts, in order to bring forth deeper understanding of happenings and events in your world. Now I would like to address the beautiful sundog that you witnessed this week. In Native American culture, this sundog can also be referred to as a sun bow or a whirling rainbow, and is considered to be a sign of hope, change, and deeper purpose. For all of the children of the Most High have a deeper purpose within them, other than being a slave to the system, as the popular phrase would go. During my incarnation as chief of the Lakota, I desperately fought the system that was gaining power and momentum over the freedom and land of my people. This system is now in its final stages of seeking full control of not only my people, but the entire global population. Some would say this is mere conspiracy, but it is indeed readily available, as these would-be controllers have put forth many of their plans in plain sight. The whirling rainbow is a sign of hope, that the Great Spirit will not allow this to come into full manifestation. For the children of Adonai have a deeper purpose at this time of transformation, and it is up to each person to uncover this purpose within themselves. It is up to each person to re-examine their talents, abilities, and true desires. This is deeply important, as you will be given the opportunity to express these things within you in order to bring Mother Earth and her inhabitants back into sovereignty and balance. The whirling rainbow prophecy speaks of this great time of change, upheaval, and transformation. You are in the final throes of the death of the old world, so that a beautiful new earth can be birthed. The sunbow is also related to the rainbow warriors, who we have explained are incarnated on earth as well as residing in higher dimensions. I am indeed one of these rainbow warriors, and I thank you for giving my words voice within the earthly plane. For it is a time of importance. It is a time to heed the call as we merge our forces of heaven and earth in order to take back our Holy Mother Earth and return her to balance as we find new ways to support her and support each other on this mission of majesty back into the light of all creation. And so it is. Aho. Thank you, Sitting Bull. That is fascinating and hopeful information. I think some people think that these 4 horses that were released in London were kind of symbols of the impending apocalypse, or the 4 horses of the apocalypse. And it would make sense because we are in a time of great revealing. So I felt guided to look up and read the meaning of the whirling rainbow for you guys today. And the first thing that came up on the internet of this prophecy says that there will come a day when people of all races, colors, and creeds will come together in love and put aside their differences. They will join hands in unification to heal the earth and all of her children. There are several articles about this prophecy that you can go and read for yourself, but some other things that stood out to me are the whirling rainbow is a symbol of peace among all nations. It destroys the lies that keep us in separation and illusion. It's a time for growth and to look at lessons being given to you and to let go of anything causing you discord. It is a time to avoid the quicksand of petty tyrants and to create new beauty and abundance. The wisdom of the elders will be sought out and walk the earth again as spiritual teachers, imparting the basic truths of this prophecy. The rainbow race stresses equality and opposes the idea of a superior race that would control or conquer other races. And we are seeing this horrific ideology rearing its ugly head again, lately in certain protests within certain groups that think one race should be exterminated or that certain countries should be brought down. In this time of this prophecy, there would be a quickening and a remembering. Our dreams would begin to show us how to walk in balance the whirling rainbow would appear in the form of a rare sundog, which was named by the Native Americans and appears for those who are ready to see. These sundogs will begin to increase around the time of the white buffalo, and this is something that we are also seeing with greater frequency now. This is the sky language sign that these sacred teachings are now ready to be shared with all races, and the healing process is about to move into full swing. Many will start to remember their purpose for being on Earth and will learn to develop their gifts to assist the whole of humanity. Truth will shatter the bonds of separation, and goodness will prevail. Earth changes will come into dreams of those who need to move in order to be safe. We will need to trust in our personal visions in order to assist the whole. When we encounter adversity, we can envision this whirling rainbow encircling the situation and send peace and joy as we alchemize the darkness. The rainbow race brings peace through the understanding that all races are one, with everyone working together for the good of the whole. When all pathways to wholeness are respected by all cultures, the prophecy of the whirling rainbow will be completed. Thank you for being here, and if you resonate with these messages, please leave a comment and share where you're from and what synchronicities that you're experiencing. And check back for my weekly videos to keep up with what I am intuitively getting about world events and current energies. If you would like to book a session with me for healing energy, oracle card readings, or your own channeled message, please go to redmountainshaman.com to learn more. It also helps the algorithms to press like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Until next week, sending you all love. Take care.